Y'all, the wild conversations I be having with people in person and during my consultations. And the crazy thing is, not so much of what they tell me, but the fact that I can always relate. Yeah, I was on the phone with somebody, and they was like, and they always say, they always started off with this. This gonna sound crazy, but he gonna say, this gonna sound crazy, but I ended up in a psych ward. And I said, haven't we all? Look, the food is good and the nurses are nice. So I understand, man. I was talking to somebody else, and they was like, look, sometimes I feel like just killing everybody. And I was like, look, I totally understand. I thought about being a serial killer myself. Dexter, the show Dexter, really inspired me. Look, somebody else was like, this gonna sound crazy, but my mom made my life so miserable. I feel like it'd be better if she was just gone off of this earth. I said, well, shoot, that's not that bad, honey. It's been about twice that I almost don't have to play Grim Reaper with my own mama. So you doing pretty good, baby. You doing something. Look, I understand the rage when you've been abused as a child and they still trying to terrorize your life, honey. I understand. And look, last but not least, honey, somebody's like, yeah, this gonna sound crazy, but, you know, I was dealing with this married guy. He was saying that he was gonna get divorced. He was separated, but that's not what it was. I said, girl, look, I understand. It's always a weird space when the man you love is cheating on you with his wife. I understand, girl. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. And the funny thing is, I can relate. See, people don't realize, honey, I've been through a lot, honey. I don't look like what I've been through, baby. I've been through a lot, and it always allows me to be able to relate with people, be empathetic towards people, and be understanding, because shit happens, right? And one thing I realized with people, if you truly want to help people, you can't help people by judging folks. You can't help people by, you know, putting them up to some crazy standard of how they should and what it should be. Life be lifing, things be happening, and a lot of folks can relate. Even the ones that look like me, baby. People think life has been easy and flowy and just good for me. Baby, no. Life has been rough as hell, honey. I'm just simply a survivor, a overcomer, and a thriver. But I've been through, and I can relate, honey.